right, I think we are spooled up.
Awesome.
Let's see.
Been drinking a ton of water, man. And like when I don't drink, it's just
Really?
get all sorts of like cramps and stuff.
That's
Just
not
drinking
good.
a ton of water. I have to you guys will love this story. I have to regulate how much water I drink after like 7 o'clock
Oh, yeah.
because I'll be up all night.
Right.
But on Monday nights, it's all bets are off because I have to be able to talk.
Right. You don't want cotton mouth.
So, welcome to Disney Parks.
I can't say that.
I can remember one time. I think I was at your house.
Mm.
I think my water ran out, and I was like, I remember working through the last half of the show, thinking about how miserable I was. It's like, God, I'm miserable.
There is water in the house. It's not like I live out in the woods.
I just wasn't. We weren't in a place where I could just stop and run and go.
Yeah.
Anyhow, how are you guys doing? What's going on? Welcome.
Yeah. Looks like Ray's in Nashville, she's saying.
Right? Nashville.
Yeah. My brother was just down there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, burr. Nice. Nice. Anybody, did you do anything Disney, Mr. Donahue?
You want to talk about that now, or you want to wait for the show? I didn't do anything Disney this weekend.
All right.
I was in Jacksonville all weekend.
Yeah.
Rooting on beloved Cleveland Browns.
Go Brownies.
To victory.
What's their record this season?
Wow, this is all preseason, so it doesn't technically matter. But I do know that our second and third string players were playing against the Jacksonville first string players.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Did not look good.
I went to Disney Riviera. Does that count?
Yeah, that's Disney. I mean, if it's got Disney in the title.
Disney Riviera Resort. It does.
Probably Disney. Did you go eat? Did you go eat upstairs?
No, we went to Rocco Taco.
That's pretty good too.
Yeah. I was trying. We got to figure out. Remember that time we were there with Al John, and the owner was giving away money. We got to find out what day that was so we can make a reservation and go back.
It was the son's birthday.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying we got to find out what day that was. I think I did it on Open Table, so I should go back and try and figure out what day that was so we can go back again.
Oh my God, that was such an amazing night! Wow.
I'm gonna have my driver's license changed. Yes, today's my.
So this dude that owns Rocco's, or the manager for Rocco's Tacos, it was his kid's birthday.
I think it was the owner.
Yeah. So it was like we were doing shops all night.
Yeah.
And he was
giving away $100 bills.
Yeah. If it was your birthday, we're giving you a bottle of tequila.
Anniversary.
Oh my God.
Yeah. It was good.
I mean, it's a blast.
Good times.
Have a good night. The food was good too.
Yeah. I don't know what they do or how they make their guacamole, but it is some of the best guacamole I've ever had.
Yeah, you said it was on par with
Plancha. Yeah.
Plancha is amazing.
Yeah.
Plancha got an amazing.
Yeah. We got a, they do a table side, and we got a double dose.
Oh, yeah?
8 of us. No, 7 of us. Didn't last 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm sure. Just crazy. Pulling it in, breaking it in.
Let the shoveling begin.
Yeah. We went to the St. Augustine Distillery, and they've got a place called like the Ice House or the Ice. And their food there was incredible. I mean, we had like their ceviche. Dude, I've never had any ceviche like that before. It was amazing.
Cool. Yeah, wow.
We should go. It was a good time. And a good time was had by all.
You're saying it's not as good as Food and Wine ceviche?
No, I'm saying it's better than Food and Wine ceviche.
Okay. All right.
Much better.
Much better.
Much better. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we?
Sure.
All right. So, all right. In today's show, we've got news about Disney's very merriest after-hours parties coming to the Magic Kingdom. Space 220 restaurant actually will be lifting off at Epcot. Dining and dessert packages are coming to the Oogie Boogie Bash. Headline news, meetups, trivia, and oh so much more, all in today's Disney Parks podcast.
Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Casanova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
All right, everybody, welcome. So glad that you were here. We're excited that you have decided to join us or listen. Hey, if you're not doing anything on Monday nights at 8 p.m., you can watch us live, facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. Before we get too far into it, we definitely want to thank our sponsors, which is the Destinations to Travel. Those guys are amazing. There's so much going on in the world right now. Travel is kind of opening up, but there's still a lot of things up in the air. So the best thing to do is contact one of our good buddies over at Destinations to Travel, because they can keep up with what's the latest and greatest is happening as far as what is and is not available for travel. They can save you a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of money, and frustration, and it doesn't cost you a dime. So, my friends, why wouldn't you? To visit them, the best way to do that is to go to DisneyParksPodcast.com. There's a very short little survey asking you what you'd like to do and how they could best help you. And you submit that, and then someone from Destinations will get in touch with you in the way that you would prefer very shortly. And you go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel. You do that, and you visit our friends over Destinations to Travel, one of the best travel agencies in the world. And remember, it doesn't cost you a dime, so why wouldn't you? All right?
Sounds good.
How you doing, T?
Doing good. How about you? Hanging in?
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
living the COVID dream?
Yeah, aren't we all? So you went to the Riviera this weekend, right?
Yep, yeah. My brother was staying there, so went and saw a premier view, 2-bedroom lockout. Nice room. Lots of bathrooms, lots of showers. Like one side is a double bathroom. It's got a shower, full shower on one side and a full tub on the other side. So it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Yeah. The beds are off the ground. They got nice big drawers for storing things. Yeah.
Forgive me for asking, did you stay there or are you just visiting?
No, I was just visiting. Yeah. They're staying. I was visiting.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. I have a place I can stay at.
I know. Yes, very local.
Very.
Yeah, very local. But, it's nice to get away.
Sure. Yeah, it's nice to do a little staycation. I did that in January there.
Yeah.
Thanks
absolutely.
to our friends at Destinations to Travel.
That's travel. Yeah, as I did as well.
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't do anything really major Disney this week. Watched some Disney Plus, checked out the new What If. But I didn't really go anywhere. This weekend was we definitely planned a weekend away. So yeah, that's what we were doing. But we did get to hang out with one of our good Disney friends up in Jacksonville. So that was kind of Disney. Yeah. Somebody that we know only through Disney. So that was kind of cool to hang out with her. And so that's what we did this weekend. Yeah. If you feel like it, in the comments, go ahead and put in what you did this weekend. If you did anything Disney. We'd love to hear it. And I'll just go ahead and answer this one question in the chat room. The guacamole at Plancha is not spicy, nor is the guacamole over at Rocco's Tacos. Yeah. Right?
I think you could, the table side at Rocco's, you can tell them whether you want it mild, medium, or I think we got medium, or spicy. And they'll spice it up or turn it down. Plancha, I think they'll do the same. I think they'll just probably throw Tabasco in it. If you want it spicy,
or some chopped up jalapenos.
Yeah.
I've never had it that spicy, and I don't like spicy food. So
neither have I. Yep.
All right. So
I would like to taste my dinner.
I do as well. I like to taste my food as opposed to just enduring it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Nothing.
All right. Well, there's nothing else we can do then but get into the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade, fireworks, and more, all coming to Disney's Very Merriest After Hours party at the Magic Kingdom. With twinkling lights, festive decor, magical celebrations will absolutely fill the Magic Kingdom park when Disney's Very Merriest After Hours parties begins. The event will take place on 24 select nights, November 8th through December 21st. From 9 p.m. until 1 a.m. This year's holiday celebration coincides with the Walt Disney World 50th anniversary, the world's most magical celebration. And we cannot wait to unwrap all the festive fun. So we will post the event dates on the DisneyParksPodcast.com, but it's all throughout the month of November and all throughout the month of December. It's pretty much like 2 days on, 2 days off kind of thing. So you'd probably be able to find a date there. Disney's very excited to let everyone know that the Very Merriest After Hours party will include the nighttime spectacular Minnie's Wonderful Christmas Time fireworks and the special holiday themed parade, Once Upon a Christmas Time Parade. Parade. In the sentence, it says parade.
Wow.
That's right. A parade. Mickey Mouse and
Not
Minnie
a cavalcade.
A parade. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse will be joined by all their pals from Disney's Frozen and many other favorites, including the very popular Toy Soldiers. The festival parade will, of course, also feature Santa Claus. Tickets for the festive 4-hour Disney Very Merriest After Hours party just rolls off the tongue, boys and girls. Will grant admission to the Magic Kingdom Park as early as 7 p.m., giving guests more time to enjoy some of their favorite Magic Kingdom attractions. They can also take in some iridescent magic that will be part of the world's most magical celebration. From the brand new fireworks spectacular Disney enchantment to the transformation of Cinderella Castle into a beacon of magic, all in honor of the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World Resort. And yes, that means guests could be able to experience two unique and different fireworks shows in one night. That's not all, folks. There's some additional details here on what you can expect during the limited capacity, separately ticketed event. Holiday attraction overlays are also making a comeback. The Jungle Cruise transforms into the Jingle Cruise, and Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor will get new jokes performed for the joyful season. Sights of Disney characters throughout the park, all dressed in their holiday finest, won't be hugging you. Yep. While guests are walking down Main Street USA, they should be look up into the night sky to catch some magical snowfall. Don't eat it, kids. It's
soap.
It's not good. Guests could dance and boogie the night away at a themed Club Tinsel downtown Club Tinsel dance party at Tomorrowland. I can't read. Guests could enjoy complimentary stacks like ice cream novelties and popcorn, seasonal treats, and selected bottled beverages. Special holiday foods and drinks will be available for purchase. Disney Photo Pass will offer holiday magic shots throughout the night. Tickets go on sale August 20th and can be purchased online or by calling 407-939-7947. Guests of Disney Resort Hotels, Walt Disney World Swan and Dolphin Hotels, as well as Shades of Green at Walt Disney World Resort can book their tickets as early as August 17th. Ticket price ranges from $169 to $229 per plus tax. Holy shit. Tickets range from $169 to $229.
It's not that far off from a Christmas party.
For select November to December nights, and $249 plus tax on December 19th and 21st. These dated event tickets do not require an additional day theme park ticket or Disney Park Pass theme park reservation.
The two best parts are right there.
Yeah. $169 to $229. I guess that's not horrible.
Yeah.
But that's going to be...
when I buy the Christmas party and then I throw on the, Tony's thing, it's not that far off from the $169.
Yeah. Your situation is going to be changing this year, I think.
No, we may book this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know when, because I think we could probably do it too. It'd be nice to have something Christmassy.
Yeah.
But we're going home for Christmas this year.
Yeah. So the first couple of Halloween parties have happened already, and I've heard that the crowds were pretty moderate. Now they could be moderate because who wants to go to Halloween party in August? Now I know the media or the social media went, and they were saying that it was not that bad. The crowds were, but they can walk on most anything. But once again, was it just the social media that was invited, or was it social media and the public? I assume both, because they'd want to get reaction or get the feel of what it's like. So anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna see what dates we're gonna do. Tickets go on sale Friday, I think. Yes, this Friday or next Friday. This Friday. Yep. Yeah. So gonna give it a shot. Yep. Okay. If you don't follow Zach Ridley on Instagram, shame on you, because he's been posting a lot of interesting content of late. Yeah. One was a walkthrough of the Space 220 restaurant, which is the only glimpse of the inside, a real, not artist rendering, view of the inside. And Space 220 is lifting off this September. So, are you ready for an out of this world? I think out of this world.
Close.
Close. Then prepare yourself for liftoff, because Space 220 is actually going to open. Words I thought I would never say. They're going to begin service in mid-September. Another milestone in the transformation of Epcot is underway at Walt Disney World. The Space 220 restaurant is located adjacent to Mission Space attraction and takes fine dining to a whole new level. The immersive experience begins as guests check in to the Space 220 Departure Lounge in Future World. From here, guests will board one of two space elevators that will transport them to what seems like 220 miles above the Earth to a Centaurian space station. As guests begin their ascent, they will look down through a viewport to see Epcot shrink away. Looking up, they'll see the space station come. So if you look up, then you can see the space station. You look down, you'll see Epcot. Very interesting.
Then you peep.
Yeah. Then you throw up your dinner. Once guests have docked, they will then head through the Centaurian Space Station themed dining area. Inside the dining area, guests will experience a panoramic view of Earth below and a variety of work and leisure activities taking place beyond the windows of the Space Station themed restaurant. And these views are just part of the experience. Disney Imagineers are excited to have created this experience for the executive chef, Mark Kush. We'll see how long he stays and if we get a new one before this opens, to showcase his culinary wonders. The Space 220 restaurant menu will feature stellar dishes and gourmet recipes, with a 2-course price fixed meal for lunch and a 3-course price fixed dinner. I don't like when they price fix dinners, Disney. The upscale contemporary fare will bring new meanings to the height of dining. So you mean we're not going to get Tang and freeze-dried ice cream?
Apparently not.
Damn. Rounding out the meal will be unique beverages, from fine wine to Tang and cocktails. Epcot is defined by original stories that inspire. The 220 restaurant is another big milestone on the ongoing historic transformation of happening now at Epcot, and will be part of the celebration of Walt Disney World's 50th anniversary. Stay tuned for more details. I've already tried booking, and it's not out there yet.
Yeah,
I've
tried for Ohana, and I haven't been able to do it.
Yeah.
By the way, I think you're looking for a setting 13.
Okay.
In the world.
Let me see.
That one. Second thing is, hey, NASA's been faking space for years. I'm shocked that, and I'm sure they're borrowing the same technology that they're using over at the Star Wars Galactic Hotel as well.
I was just, when I saw Zach's video, I was just happy to see glass on windows.
Yeah.
I was ecstatic. Oh, look, oh my God, there's glass.
Yeah, I heard that was a bit of an issue.
Or was that just plastic sheets?
Who knows? Could you hear the...
Yeah.
Did you hear it?
No. This is where glass will go. I saw a sign that said, "This is where glass will go."
Oh, that's great. Next up, the wonderfully wicked dining and dinner packages are coming to the Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party at Disney California Adventure. So get ready to make the experience during Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party at Disney California Adventure, extra special with the addition of a dining or dessert package. The ghost hosts of this not-so-scary spectacular are inviting all to join the festivities with a supernaturally scrumptious meal of dreadfully delightful dessert buffet, followed by reserved viewing for the frightfully fun parade. Whew, man. It's a good thing I'm a professional broadcaster. As a reminder, the Oogie Boogie Bash, a Disney Halloween party, is a separate event after park hours event on select nights beginning September 9th through October 31st. If guests haven't purchased their Oogie Boogie Bash tickets, be sure to do so now before they're gone. Limited tickets are still available at Disneyland.com/Oogie Boogie Bash. With Wine Country Trattoria Oogie Boogie Bash Parade Dining, yes, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words. You could dine on a delicious 3-course meal, starter, entree, and dessert at Wine Country Trattoria prior to the parade, and then head over to a reserved standing view area to witness the magic and mayhem of the frightfully fun parade during the Oogie Boogie Bash party nights. Wine Country Trattoria Oogie Boogie Bash Parade Dining, God bless, is is available for lunch and dinner lunch and dinner on party dates during the mix-in party time. The children's meal includes an Oogie Boogie popcorn bucket, also available for adults for an extra charge. Reservations for dining at the restaurant can be made at Wine Country Trattoria on any date of the Oogie Boogie Bash, subject to availability. Upon arrival, guests should let the host know that they want to upgrade to this dining experience, which is subject to availability and must be made in person. Oogie Boogie Bash tickets are required for this dining package and will night with the Sonoma Terrace Oogie Boogie Bash dessert party with some terrifyingly terrific Halloween treats along the reserved viewing for frightfully fun parade. Jesus. With this package, feast on an impressive selection of hauntingly scrumptious desserts and beverages. I'm going to find who wrote this press release, and I'm going to punch them square in the face. Sonoma Terrace Oogie Boogie Bash dessert party is available twice per night, beginning at 7 p.m. and again at 9:30 p.m. during party nights. Children ages 2 and under may attend free of charge, provided that they are seated on the lap of an adult. Advanced reservations are recommended and can be booked online up to 60 days prior to a visit at Disneyland.com/dining. Oogie Boogie Bash tickets are required for booking and will need to be shown for verification when arriving at when you arrive at the location. Dining reservations for Sonoma Terrace Oogie Boogie Bash dessert party package will be available August 11th. So they're already available. Get them while they're hot.
You should have just called it the OBBD.
No, because then I'd be like, what the heck's that, John? And I'd be like, I have no idea. Jeez, Pete.
That's a lot of Oogie Boogie in a lot of Oogie Boogie paragraph.
Well, the problem with that is like verification when arriving at the location.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. Oogie Boogie Bash, and you say all those things together, and then they throw in the puns.
Right.
if you've ever thought about being a podcaster, please do. Just don't do Disney podcasts because they are crazy with the buns.
Yeah. It's almost like in the first time in forever they've been trying to say that.
I know my mouth is tired.
All right, let's talk about some key takeaways from Disney's Q3 2021 earnings call. So some of these are interesting. You may want to pay attention. The continued growth and success of Disney Plus and the other streaming services were on full display during the call. Overall revenue on the quarter came in at $17.02 billion, slightly above expected estimates of $16.76 billion. Disney Parks Experience and Products also saw a first profitable quarter since the pandemic started, with revenue in this division for Q3 at $4.3 billion as compared to $1.1 billion last year. This growth is strongly related to all domestic and international Disney parks actually being open. Look at that. See what happens when you open a theme park? They shall come. This is a quote from our dear friend, Mr. Chapek. We ended the third quarter in a strong position and are pleased with the company's trajectory as we grow our business amidst the ongoing challenges of the pandemic, said Bob Chapek, executive officer of the Walt Disney Company. Continue with a quote, "We continue to introduce exciting new experiences at our parks and our resorts worldwide, along with new guest-centric services, and their direct-to-consumer business is performing very well with a total of nearly 174 million subscribers across Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, and Hulu at the end of the quarter, and a host of new content coming soon." Yep. I'm going to stop for 1 second because I saw a quote that he just posted not that long ago that Bob says Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu is not the best bundle of streaming services out there.
Really? What is, in his opinion?
I don't know. Apparently, Bob doesn't subscribe to Disney Plus.
He doesn't have to. I mean, he gets it for free.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he had to give up his main gate pass to get it for free.
Yeah. That's what it was.
All your Disney cast friends are rolling their eyes right now.
Yeah. Bob, yeah, we can get you the subscription to Disney Plus, but you have to give up your main gate. I don't know how you feel.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. All right, so here are some great takeaways. Noteworthy takeaways. Disney Plus exceeded its subscriber expectation of 112.8 million for Q3 2021 by ending the quarter with 116 million subscribers worldwide across all streaming services. This included Disney Plus, Hulu, ESPN Plus, and the company's quickly approaching 175 million total subscribers. Customers worldwide. Now, I wonder if this also includes that Disney Star Plus service in the countries that they don't have Hulu. When they say Hulu, is that bundled in there with all those other? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they'll tell us either. They don't like telling those numbers. The only time they release those numbers is on this call. Anyway, Disney Cruise Line saw a strong success in Q3 based on strong fall 2022 bookings centered around the all-new Disney Wish, which is still on track for completion in the summer of 2022. So that's an odd statement because it's really just future, first of all, the ship has to get done on time, and second of all, those people all have to still be willing to, take the cruise. So, don't count that money until it's actually used. Walt Disney World capacity levels through Q3 2021 were at or near capacity levels, which gradually increased during the quarter.
Yeah, shocking.
Very interesting statement. Still no numbers on what that actually means. Right?
Yeah, you're not going to get those numbers. We didn't get those numbers in the pandemic.
No. We learned a bit about the upcoming launch of Disney Genie, with promises of more information to come very soon. This is a quote: "The goal of this user-friendly app is to create a better, more personalized and customized experience for guests, putting them in control, providing them even greater flexibility and choice. They will be able to spend less time waiting in lines and figuring out what attractions and dining options are available, and more time having fun, said Bob Chapek.
Mm-hmm.
So what I know is annual passes and fast pass announcement will be coming soon, within the next 2 weeks, I believe, or there shortly after. And there are going to be 7 different levels of fast passes. 7.
The 7 levels of hell comes to mind.
And as one person put it, are these levels just to confuse the hell out of the consumer, right? To, when a dad gets frustrated, he'll just say, listen, here's $500. Tell me how I can get on these things the quickest with the shortest wait. Just tell me what that costs. I don't need to know what the levels are. Just tell me how I get on them as quickly as possible.
I don't understand for fast passes why there has to be so many. Why do we need 7 different
I'll get
levels?
the whole information and then we can talk about it.
That could be a whole show.
Yes, it could be a whole show. It could be a whole show.
I just don't understand the thought process. I mean, I understand the way Disney does certain things, but I don't understand the thought process behind, hey, we want to do this app to make it more enjoyable for the guests. They're going to spend more time enjoying themselves on vacation. They're going to spend more time enjoying themselves in the theme park. So we're going to make this easier and less complex, which is a bullcrap statement because, it's going to be complex as all get out.
I think the Genie thing, if you remove fast passes from the equation, the Genie app will make things easier, allegedly, based on what we know so far. We don't know the whole story yet.
So my point was, in one statement, they're saying, well, we're trying to do this to make it a little bit more convenient so you can have more fun. And then they turn around with a boneheaded statement saying, we're going to have 7 levels of fast passes. 7 levels of fast pass. And is the top tier going to be like, you can have a rolling 10 fast passes? No, it's going to be like a rolling 6.
Yeah.
Or whatever they got over Hollywood, California.
No,
Go
it's
ahead.
worse. It's worse than theirs.
Yeah.
During the question and answer portion of the presentation, it was asked what effects the current COVID variant concerns were having on Parks and Resorts. Chapek stated that the overall booking trends and attendance continue to be strong, and the only long-term effect continues to be convention cancellations.
Yep.
So that sounds good. Currently, 70% of all hotel rooms...
In the hospitality industry, it's not.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, they are in the hospitality industry. Currently, 70% of all hotel rooms are open at Walt Disney World, with plans to get to 100% by the end of the year. Or by October 1st, whichever comes first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. I mean, those rooms would be filled with convention. The people are not. I mean, I know of several large resorts in the area that certain people that we are very close to work at who are struggling.
Yeah.
The people are. It just, I don't know. People are so desperate for Disney, and I understand.
I mean, they had MegaCon this weekend in Orlando. Why couldn't you have a convention? Oh, wait, that is a convention. Hold on, never mind. I was talking crazy.
Yeah, it was a convention. How big of a convention was that?
I think it was pretty big.
County Convention Center?
Yeah, Orange County Convention Center. MegaCon. That's part of the reason why it was so busy on Saturday night when we were down on I Drive.
Yeah. Okay, so I won't say it. I won't piss people off. Think about who goes to MegaCon.
Yes, I know.
Versus who goes to conventions.
Okay.
It's just a thought.
It's the same people that are going to stay in the Galactic Hotel.
Truth. It's fascinating. I mean, I would love to be a fly in the wall in the behind the scenes meetings leading up to
Yeah.
this call. But anywho, what do you guys think about that? Leave us a comment. All right. So if you'd like to support the show, we do have a very unique take on Disney. We love it passionately, which is our downfall. But if you'd like to support the show and you'd like to keep us on air, like keep us free, please go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. We want to thank all of our longtime contributors, James, David, and Willie. We've got several levels of shows that you could get, several levels of support, which gives you access to up to 3 shows a week extra. Plus, we have a reward system. If you know anything about Patreon, for every level of support, you get more and more really cool Disney swag items. Plus, there is a level where you can get all of the shows, all the swag, and you can get a Disney by the Numbers t-shirt sent to you. And if you want to pay for the year in advance, you could do that too and save an additional 10%. So guys, please go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon. Help support the show. Keep us on there. We would love to have you join the Patreon family. Plus, we do a show every Monday at 7 p.m. just for our Patreon family. So you could go to, like it says on the screen, or you can go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/Patreon.
All right, sounds good. All right, next up, we have a meetup coming December 11th. Please mark your calendars. It's our annual Christmas crawl. We'll start at the Contemporary and go, have drinks and food and see Christmas trees and eat gingerbread and all that stuff. So come mark your calendars, December 11th. When we get closer to that, we'll tell you more detailed information. All right, last week we had a trivia question, John, and it was this. What was the name of Maleficent's pet raven?
Was it like Satan or Beelzebub or?
No. How about Diablo?
Yes, Diablo sounds good as well.
Excellent. Good guess.
Doesn't that take place in Europe?
Yeah, probably.
Not Spain, though, right?
Yeah.
I wonder how they got the name Diablo.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Anyway, Doug is the winner, and as we like to say, Doug, it's in the mail. This week's trivia question is this. How many brothers does Prince Hans of the Southern Isles have in the movie Frozen? If you think you know the right answer, send that to DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com.
Well, there's Don Han.
Don Juan.
Don Juan Han. Wonton Han. I don't know. I'm just making up as I go. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah. All right.
I actually have seen Frozen a time or two.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of questions, do you like cold brew coffee, Tony? Are you a cold brew person? Do you like it?
I do like cold brew coffee.
I do as well. I like cold brew. I like Nitro cold brew.
Yep.
I like Nitro beer.
Right.
All that stuff is cool, I think. Yeah. So I'm very excited because Gideon's Bakehouse has now released their cookies and cream Nitro cold brew daily.
Ooh.
Gideon's Bakehouse.
Why, was it just on special occasions or something?
No, yeah, it was previously. It was just a special occasion. As if the line to the Gideon's Bakehouse wasn't long enough. Suppose you've ever had the chance to enjoy a delicious peanut butter cold brew, which is stellar, exclusively available at Gideon's Bakehouse here at Disney Springs. In that case, you should be excited to know that an exceptional dessert coffee has recently been added to the daily offerings. It's perfected the recipe for their cookies and cream Nitro cold brew and is now being offered each and every day. This recipe includes locally roasted cold brew and actual cookies with no store-bought syrups.
Wow.
Additionally, Gideon's recently announced that they will have added a second hot cookie hour to their daily schedule. In case you're not really aware what that is, during the hot cookie hour, you can purchase a chocolate chip cookie straight from the oven with a scoop of locally made malted vanilla ice cream on top.
Oh gosh.
I will do things that no man should for a hot Gideon's cookie and ice cream on top.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not proud of it, but I do it. And as if that wasn't enough, Gideon's introduced a new character named Signore Pipistrello. You can now read all about this curious fellow over on the @Gideon's Bakehouse Instagram page. As the story goes, he only emerges at night, but has a huge desire to try the coffee cake cookie, which is only available in the mornings until it sells out each day. So he's never enjoyed its deliciousness. So, in honor of Pipistrello, Gideon's has created a new dark coffee cake cookie that combines the love of chocolate with their original coffee cake cookie. The dark coffee cake cookie is made with a chocolate cookie base instead of a vanilla butter dough and is available exclusively at Gideon's strictly after the sun goes down. This place is just literally printing money.
Right.
God love those people. They're doing the Lord's work.
There's always a line. Always a line.
Yeah. If they would go out public, I would invest.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They should do that. Take on investors.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Let's talk about more October dates added to extended evening hours at Walt Disney World theme parks. 2 more dates have been added to the schedule for the upcoming extended evening hours at Walt Disney World theme parks beginning October 2021. October 25th and October 27th have been added to the previously announced dates in October, bringing the total to now 16 hours of extra time in the parks. And those dates are now Monday, October 4th, Epcot, 10 to midnight. Wednesday, the October 6th, Magic Kingdom, 9 to 11. October 11th, Epcot, 10 to midnight. October 13th, Magic Kingdom, 9 to 11. October 18th, Epcot, 10 to midnight. October 20th, Magic Kingdom, 9 to 11. October 25th, Epcot, 10 to midnight. And October 27th, MK, 9 to 11. Now, guests staying at one of the deluxe resort or deluxe villa resort hotels will be able to take part in this extended evening hours. This is not for everybody. You have to be staying at a deluxe resort to do this. Note that the guests will need to have a valid ticket or pass, annual pass, and a theme park reservation for the same park on the same day to experience both the early theme park entry and the extended evening. Okay? You got that? Have to have a ticket and a theme park pass for the same day. So if you want to do the October 27th Magic Kingdom, you have to go to the Magic Kingdom, have that theme park ticket as well as your thing. So I don't have to read this. It's every deluxe resort at Disney. Animal Kingdom, Board, Beach, all the way down to, the villas at the Grand Floridian. So every DVC and every deluxe resort is on this list right now. Yes.
And
right. And the other ones that are on there is the Swan, the Dolphin, and the Swan Reserve, and Shades of Green. So they're giving the military their chance to do that as well.
So I didn't mean to ruin your surprise.
What?
I didn't mean to ruin the surprise for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that's it'll be interesting to see how these play out.
Yeah.
You
can file this one firmly in the rumor mill, but it's looking like that there's a second level entry and exit coming to the Magic Kingdom ferry boat. Which is both good and bad. So there's a lot of work going on around the Magic Kingdom ferry boat, lending weight to the possibility that Disney's adding an entry and exit point to the second level of the boats, which would be nice in a way. A new gangway is being prepared on the shore of the Seven Seas Lagoon, which has the same look as the gangways that currently lead to the ferry boats from the dock. In addition, you can see some of the risers next to the gangway that would be needed to get to the same level of, the same height as the second level of the ferry. Now, here's the part that really I hate. On board the Admiral Joe Fowler, the front and rear standing areas alongside the cockpit have been removed. that breaks my heart because I love to stand out there
Yeah.
And watch the upcoming Magic Kingdom or watch it go away.
Right.
So they've installed new gates right there. This would roughly mirror what's in place on the lower level of entry and exit. So lastly, crews are also installing new pilings in the water between the boat docks that could be used to support the risers that would be needed to enable the entry and exit from the second floor via the new gangway. Guests exiting from the second level currently have to merge with the guests on the lower level, creating a bit of a bottleneck, and this new capability would actually eliminate that. The concept of adding a second level entry and exit was rumored for a long time, but it never came to fruition. So Disney is yet to confirm these changes, but with the construction going on, it doesn't fall far from the realm of possibility. Especially this would be ready for, say it with me now,
The
October
50th
1st,
Yep.
the 50th anniversary. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's a great addition. I think depends if it's quicker. Can they get more people on faster and get more people off faster with 2 levels? Maybe.
Yeah, but I will miss sitting on the front of the boat.
Yeah.
I will miss those memories. There's a lot of memories there.
Yep. All right. So on the investors' call, Mr. Chapek spoke about Walt Disney World's Disney Genie app, which is coming. So let's start with Mr. Chapek's quote. "We've made significant investments in sophisticated technology and tools, created a revolutionary new multi-tiered service we're calling Disney Genie. We're very, very excited about the new service. We'll be providing additional details soon. The goal of the user-friendly..." I don't know if Disney knows what those words mean. "User-friendly app is to create a better, more personalized, and customized experience for guests, putting them in control and providing even greater flexibility and choice. They will be able to spend less time waiting in lines and figuring out what attractions and dining options are available, and more time having fun." He went on to say that My Magic Plus was sticking our toes in the pond of this type of transformational work. Disney Genie is a program on steroids. This is going to revolutionize the experience. Guests are going to spend less time waiting. Yeah, we got that. We're going to spend less time waiting, Bob. Thank you. It will dramatically improve guest experience that's going to make their navigation of their day and planning of their day much easier. Essentially, it is going to take a consumer preference that we note from our consumers, given what we note from them, meaning the data they've collected on you, and blended that with basically industrial engineering data, more data they've gathered on you, in terms of how the park is operating that day, and meld together to make suggestions on the fly that not only will lead to improved guest experiences and lead to substantial commercial opportunities for us as the guest navigates their day. It certainly qualifies in mind for materially transformational impact on our business from the yield standpoint. Now, what I know about this so far is you basically, if you make your dining reservations and where you're staying and what park you're going to, the Genie app will know that, and it might then pop up a message and say, "Hey, we noticed that you wanted to go on Space Mountain based on your preferences, but the wait there is very short. You can go on with little or no wait."
Right.
So that would eliminate you having to get a fast pass, that this would know what your preferences are, know when your dining reservations are, and be able to say, "Hey, there's this pocket of window, and this attraction right now has this opportunity that you can go do this," and, go on and do that. In theory, that sounds fantastic, right?
Totally fantastic. In
Will
theory.
will that work on Christmas Day when there's 8 million people in the park? Probably not.
Probably not.
So this was originally announced back in 2019. We've heard very little about the project since, but we expect to hear much more about this in the coming months. I think it's probably going to be out by the end of the year if I was going to guess, if I was a guessing man, because I think they're going to want to take advantage of this or give it a test twirl for the 50th. You know, this is how Disney described the app back in 2019. Disney will make planning easier and more fun by providing customized itineraries geared to your interests right at your fingertips, from a royal princess themed day at the Magic Kingdom Park to a trip around the world of Epcot for foodies, and even a perfect day for thrill seekers. Certain features of the Disney Genie will also be available through preferred travel professionals. And also there will be tiered levels of this, of how customized and, you know, how much you want to ride stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So be prepared for that as well.
Let me paint you a quick scenario.
Okay.
Let's just say that this is an interesting thought exercise. Let's just say Disney eliminates any opportunity to purchase, you know, hard ticketed events or extra dining things, you know, anything extra other than a theme park ticket, the fast pass thing, and maybe dining reservations for just regular restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
So then, you know, you get there and your genie says, what do you want to do today? I want to have a magical princess day with my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So here's your options. You can do a meet and greet at 9 a.m. with your favorite Disney princesses. We could schedule you a noon lunch with the Disney princesses at the Cinderella's Royal, whatever that is.
Mm-hmm.
Then we could do a, you know, you could ride this, you could do this, you could do this. You know, they could give you the fast passes for all the rides. And if you want, you could do a 1-day photo shot thing, whatever I'm sorry, I don't remember all the nomenclature. Yeah. It's kind of a long day and my brain's starting to shut down. But you could do the 1-day photo thing, so you don't have to worry about getting all the pictures. Right. All the pictures of you and your daughter are going to be on your phone, and we'll even throw in some extra magic shots as well. Sound good? Yes. That'll be, you know, $655 purchase.
Right.
That would be interesting. And from a shareholder standpoint, I think that'd be awesome. From a tech standpoint, that would be cool. But I would think that Disney would want to do something like that. Why wouldn't they? Yeah. If they can control everything the way they can control it. Right. That's a thought.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. You know, between this and the Fast Pass and it's just, you know, it's gonna get a little mucky. It's gonna get a little interesting on, you know, how much money do I have to throw at this to, you know, if I spend $125 getting to the park and then I got to buy fast passes and then I got to buy some kind of Genie experience. So what's my total ticket cost? You know, what's my price to play? You know,
now what does having magical memories with your family? What's that really worth to you?
Right.
You know, I think Disney's gone so long with, you know, the locals going in and out all the time, and the missed revenue opportunities and the lack of control for how many people are in and not in the parks. Right. That this is a boon time for Disney. Yeah, because they could seize a ton of control. And I'm not saying it a bad thing. I'm just saying that they could seize so much control, and they could literally do what they do best, which is lovingly, magically squeeze every ounce of money they can out of every guest.
Well, the last 2 years, what are the two jobs that I've said that Disney's been hiring like crazy? Data scientists.
Right.
And data engineers. And they're putting all your data to use now.
Yeah.
You know. And unfortunately, they're putting your data to use, and they're going to make you pay to use that data. Hatchu, God bless you. And God bless you. Okay, nothing.
In there, it won't come out.
Okay.
All right, Disneyland Paris is promoting glass recycling in Spain to demonstrate its commitment to sustainable waste management, extending beyond its address in Marne-la-Ville. I can't even. In Paris, Disneyland Paris has collaborated with Eco Vidrio, a nonprofit organization responsible for glass recycling in Spain, for a one-of-a-kind awareness-raising campaign. With this initiative, we want to bring the magic of recycling to the young and not so old members of the household. How is recycling magical?
Because it goes in a bin and it magically becomes something else.
Sure it does. Continues on. At a time when consumption is on the rise during the summer, we must not forget that small gestures such as going to one's green garbage can every day helps a great deal in our fight against climate change. The Disneyland Paris recycling campaign, quote, dreams matter more than ever, ... So does glass recycling, ! End quote, helps to raise awareness of the importance of recycling in a fun way by positioning more than 120 glass recycling points representing popular Disney, Marvel, and Pixar characters in the streets of 17 major Spanish cities. Disney's commitment to the environment is a tradition in our company, which began in Walt Disney himself, and which we continue every day, said Laurie Glatron, general manager of Disneyland Paris for Spain and Portugal. It's our duty as a leading entertainment company to inspire the entire community, especially children, and we are very excited about this project across so many Spanish cities this summer.
Cool. Sounds very interesting.
It's fascinating.
Right. Hey, Minnie's Halloween Dine is returning to Hollywood and Vine at Disney's Hollywood Studios. So Minnie's Hollywood Dine returns to Hollywood and Vine this week. Disney's Hollywood Studios is part of the restaurant's seasonal dining program. Minnie and her friends will be dressed in Halloween costumes from August 10th through November 3rd. The restaurant is still offering a modified character dining experience. That means the characters wave at you, with characters not stopping at tables and remaining at a safe distance in the middle of the restaurant. Currently, pricing for this is $55 for an adult. It's a price-fixed dinner, and $36 for kids 3 to 9, plus tax and gratuity, and includes a family-style salad followed by your choice of entree and dessert. Ooh, exciting.
$55 for an entree, dessert, and a family style salad. You better be eating a crap ton of salad. Oh, you probably only get one though.
Probably.
Yeah,
it's
crazy.
Remember when it used to be an all you can eat?
Oh yeah. Well, you know. Magic Kingdom Vice President Melissa Villaquette, is that how she pronounced her name?
I think so.
Valaquette comments on the progress being made on the reimagining of Splash Mountain at Walt Disney World. In a recent podcast with the Orlando Sentinel, new Magic Kingdom Vice President Melissa Valaquette gave an update on the progress being made on the reimagining of Splash Mountain. No further information on the reimagining of Splash Mountain has been released by Disney since the original announcement for the plans back in June of 2020. So, these comments by the Magic Kingdom Vice President are the first we've heard in more than a year. Melissa said, and I quote, "We are reimagining a new attraction or a new area for our parks. This can be a lengthy process. There's a lot of work that goes into it. I'm in a lot of meetings right now around Splash Mountain, and of course, our guests haven't seen any changes yet. That's going to take some time, but the sequence of these things is that sometimes decisions can be made many, many months, even years before any of that could be seen on stage. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to reimagine Splash Mountain. But I could tell you behind the scenes that terrific work has been done, including some selections around music, around animatronics, and it's really an inspiring story. They've created something that I believe will capitalize on what was already special about the ride, Splash Mountain. How? How's that possible? But will turn into something that our guests will really cherish for generations into the future. And I think that this is one example of something that where our guests are going to have to put a bit of trust in us, but for a bit, because we promise not to let you down. We're going to deliver a wonderful attraction that's inspiring and beautiful and worthy of this Princess Tiana.
Mm-hmm.
With a backstory based on the controversial 1946 classic Disney movie Song of the South, there's been strong calls for Disney to change the hugely popular Flume ride. Disney says that the new concept is inclusive, one that all our guests can connect with and be inspired by, and it speaks to the diversity of the millions of people who visit our parks each year. The project will be led by Sharita Carter, who most recently worked on the Mickey Mouse Runaway Railway. Splash Mountain creator Tony Baxter will serve as a creative advisor for the makeover. A timeline for the closure and reopening has yet to be announced, as Splash Mountain is currently open to guests.
Yeah. They just put up scaffolding all around one portion of it, too. So they must be getting close to getting it closed, is my guess.
If it's so much of a problem, close the ride.
Yeah.
Close the ride. Take the signage down.
Mm-hmm.
Just, if it's a problem, take it down. And
Can I get the list of those people that have complained to you, please?
You know, Uncle Remus was popular prior to that movie. And outside of the one or two songs, I don't really think about the movie Song of the South. I think about the Uncle Remus stories. Wow. I read them as a kid, and I just if it's such a problem, close the ride.
Yeah, I agree.
And for you out there who are screaming bloody murder right now, forgive me. I don't mean to be insensitive, because I know there's a lot of this is very touchy. And I am with you. If you're offended by Splash Mountain, I am joining with you. Close the ride.
Right.
Close it. Stop it. Because Disney is playing both sides of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to change it, but we have to keep it open, because that's what guests want.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. It's crazy. It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
All right, you ready?
Yeah. I gotta get that out of my stomach. Hey, kids, how about a little headline news?
And now, the headline news.
All right, so Disneyland Resort is reopening their new Tenya Stone Spa at Disney's Grand California Hotel September 16th. So if you're in the California area, you can now get a spa treatment. You can reach the next level with Joffrey's Coffee Truck and the new movie Free Guy at Disney Springs. So right outside the AMC theaters is a coffee truck that's skinned with Free Guy on it. And you have to watch the movie to know why a coffee truck. More structures are being added to the Tron Light Cycle Run site over at the Magic Kingdom. They seem to be building stuff now outside the building. We don't know what that is yet. We'll find out soon, I'm sure. Refurbishment scrims begin to come down on the park side facing of the Main Street Railroad Station. Please, open this up by the 50th. For the love of baby Jesus. Come on. You have to have a train running for the 50th anniversary.
Yeah.
I mean, how are you going to make it a park without a train?
It's on Tron, man.
What?
Tron's problem.
I don't care. Open it. You know, we could see the construction anyway. You can see it a mile away. You can see it from space. Who cares? Anyway, hey, the Stitch Fab 50 character sculpture is coming to the Magic Kingdom, John. Those little gold guys.
Not a moment too soon.
Yeah. And this is a very interesting news that Cirque du Soleil Drawn to Life could debut November 18th. I am shocked.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I hope it comes back earlier, but I'll take November 18th.
Yeah.
You know. I wonder what they did with people that bought tickets. I assume they just rescheduled them for some future date show. So, but yeah, I want to go see that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I love Cirque shows, and I think they're amazing. I can't wait. Can't wait to go.
It'll be very interesting.
Plus, with the Disney overlay on it, how could you not want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you for being a part of the show. If you're not doing anything on Mondays at 8 p.m., come join us. Facebook.com/W. Sorry, wrong show. Go to Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. You can also find us on YouTube and Instagram at Disney Parks Podcast. Join us on our website. DisneyParksPodcast.com for our show archives, blog posts, links to our amazing friends and our sponsors' destinations to travel. Go to DisneyParksPodcast.com/travel to take a quick little survey. Someone from Destinations to Travel will reach out to you. If you want to support the show, please go to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. That's a great way to keep us going, keep us on the air. We do stuff all throughout the year. And we want to grow our family over at Patreon. We do a special show every Monday night at 7 p.m. just for them. It's live too, so you could be a part of that as well. Anything else you want to add, Uncle Tony?
No. Go out there and have fun, baby.
Guys, have a great rest of your week. Thanks so much. And if we don't see you online, we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.